Upgrading an old irrigation controller to newer technology can lead to more efficient irrigation, conserve water, and reduce utility costs. Newer technology often enables you to connect rain and soil moisture sensors and add Wi-Fi controls, which further increase the efficiency of your system. In this video, we will show you how to safely take out an old irrigation controller and install a new one in its place. This Hunter Pro C controller is working fine, but today we will be upgrading to a new controller with Wi-Fi capabilities. We have chosen a Rainbird controller, but the setup for any model will be similar. Use the manual for your controller to guide you during the setup. Before you begin, disconnect the power to your existing controller. If it's plugged into an outlet, unplug it, and if it's hardwired, turn off the circuit breaker. Open your existing controller to access the wiring terminals. You'll want to remember which zone or function each wire corresponds to. Do this by taking a before photo or labeling each wire with masking tape. Disconnect all wires from terminals in the old controller, then remove the screws that secure the controller to the wall. Carefully remove the old controller. If your old controller had a mounting screw, hang the new controller on the screw. Make sure there is enough space to comfortably open the access panels in your new controller. Once your new controller is situated on a mounting screw, use a level to ensure it's straight. Open the panels and mark the holes where you'll secure the new controller to the wall. If you need to create pilot holes, do that now. Secure your new controller to the wall using screws or anchors and screws as needed. Now that your new controller is mounted, thread all wires from your old controller through the opening in your new unit. Refer to your before picture or the labels on the wires and connect them to the corresponding terminals on the new controller. The terminals are typically labeled for easy identification. To secure a wire to the terminal, thread the exposed tip of the wire under the terminal screw and tighten the screw over the wire. This can easily be done using a screwdriver. Once the wires are secured, plug in your controller. To ensure your system is wired properly, turn the dial to manual watering and press the triangle button labeled Hold to Start. Your Zone 1 irrigation should turn on. If your system is wired to more than one zone, use the same button to advance through and test each zone. This is a good opportunity to inspect each sprinkler used in your system to make sure they are operating efficiently. Turn the dial to off to stop watering. If this step does not trigger your irrigation to start, make sure the system wires are connected to the correct terminals and that the terminal screws are tight. The most efficient way to use an irrigation system is to control it manually. Instead of relying on set-it-and-forget-it programming that can result in unnecessary watering, default to leaving your system in the off position and turn it on for a set run time whenever you need to water. With this Rainbird controller, turn the dial to auto or manual watering. Use the plus and minus buttons to adjust the run time and press the triangle or hold start button to trigger the irrigation to run. Do this for each zone as needed. Before setting up a watering program, set your controller to the correct date and time. Leaving your controller in the default setting can cause the system to run when it's not intended to run and lead to overwatering, underwatering, or watering at inappropriate times. To set the date and time on this Rainbird controller, turn the dial to date/time, use the arrow keys to select the setting to change, and the plus and minus buttons to change the setting value. Pay close attention to AM and PM and make sure your time is set correctly. After setting the date and time, you can set watering programs. Begin by turning the dial to start times. Use the arrow buttons to select the program you want to set and use the plus and minus buttons to change the start time. There are several important considerations when choosing a start time. For example, the city you live in may restrict watering to certain times in the day. It is best to water between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. because temperatures are lower and there is generally less wind, which reduces evaporation and increases water absorption into the soil. The next step in setting a watering program is choosing a runtime. Runtimes are determined by precipitation rate of your watering equipment, and it will be different for every home and for each zone within a homeowner's yard. For example, fixed spray and rotary head sprinklers put out different amounts of water at different rates. The best way to learn how much water each sprinkler in your system uses is to conduct a performance audit. Visit the University of Minnesota Extension Auditing Home Lawn Irrigation Systems page to learn more. To set runtimes with the Rainbird system, turn the dial to Runtimes. Use the triangle buttons to switch between programs and the plus/minus buttons to adjust the time. The last step in setting up a watering program is choosing watering days. Most systems allow you to program your irrigation to run on certain days of the week, on odd or even calendar days, or on a cycle. To begin, turn the dial to watering days. Use the arrow buttons to move between days, and the plus and minus buttons to select the day as on or off. For more advanced programming, such as choosing odd or even days, or to select a cycle, consult your controller instructions. Once you set your watering days, your watering program is complete. Turn the dial to auto to run the water programs you have set. The dial on this Rainbird controller has advanced options such as seasonal adjust, flow sensor, and weather sensors. The seasonal adjust feature allows the user to adjust the watering schedule based on seasonal changes in weather. The flow sensor is an addition to the irrigation system that can help monitor water flow and send information to the controller. It can detect changes in water pressure, which can be caused by broken pipes or sprinkler heads. Weather sensors allow the user to connect accessories such as rain sensors that can prevent programmed irrigation after a rain event. Consult the user manual for your controller to learn more about seasonal adjust and flow sensor features. To learn more about adding a wireless rain sensor, view the next video in our series. This Rainbird controller has two other noteworthy accessories. First, easy-to-install station expansion modules for users controlling more than 4 irrigation zones. Second, an easy-to-install Wi-Fi module that allows users to manage irrigation from anywhere with internet connection. Simply plug in the Wi-Fi module, download the app, and complete the setup process on your phone. We hope this video encourages homeowners to upgrade old irrigation control systems to newer technology. Taking this simple step can increase the efficiency of your irrigation system, conserving water and saving you money. For more information about best practices for efficient watering, visit UMN Extension Lawn Care webpage. Thanks for watching.